Skylar Pearson is back from Transforming Image to talk about some cool news on how to freeze away your fat. This is something I've heard, Skylar. I'm skeptical.
Yep.
Tell me how it works. Of course, welcome back.
So we're using a true non-invasive alternative to liposuction. Like I said, it's a vacuum and control cooling panel that's going to vacuum in that troubled pocket of anyone's concern, freezing and crystallizing those fat cells, and your body's naturally going to process them.
So just because the fat cells get cooled, they eventually leave the body?
Yes. So fat's hypersensitive to cold, so you're freezing them and crystallizing them to where they can't take fluids in anymore.
What kind of fat areas are we talking about here? What areas can you treat?
Anything from the chin down, so we can do the chin, arms, abdomen, love handles.
And a lot of those areas are the areas that are sometimes hard to really
Diet
target.
and exercise resistant fat is what we're going after. So we're only going after the subcutaneous fat, which is the fat underneath the skin. Any fat underneath that muscle is diet and exercise, so you'd have to do diet and exercise.
The what kind of fat?
The subcutaneous fat.
Yeah, glad you're saying that word and not me there, Skylar. But we are taking a look at your before and afters that you're showing of some of your patients.
A majority of these are just after one treatment. Other people need two. It just varies. I mean, this right here is 24 weeks after 2 treatments, and they're 4 to 6 weeks apart from each other. This is just 16 weeks after 1.
And I'm noticing you're talking about the time periods after. When can people expect to see results after?
So you start seeing noticeable change in about 2 to 3 weeks. The real wow factor comes in at 90 days, but however, your body's still getting rid of it up to 6 months.
So we've touched on the fact that it's non-invasive in the liposuction. Liposuction, that downtime afterwards.
Yeah.
How are you able to keep patients getting right back to work? I know that's an example you've used.
Just how non-invasive this is. This is something, like I said, we're not going into the body. We're not putting them out. There's no anesthesia. There's no downtime with this. So you can come get this done on your lunch break and go right back into work when nobody knows anything was done.
A lot of people do, you hear the term CoolSculpting around these days. How are you different? What can you provide patients?
What makes Transforming Image stand out the most is the fact that we were open from 8 to 8, so we're working on anybody's busy schedule. We're also got the best guarantee in the CoolSculpting industry. I've done over 10,000 of these, so this is a true art form of where we're placing these applicators the right way. So how we place them, we give people better results than if they go anywhere else in Florida.
It's a big statement.
And that's why I stand behind our results 100%. We're a results-driven center. We're not just a med spa. I like to focus. Our business is, your results are our business. So that's one thing I stand behind 100%. And then we also offer financing. So it isn't covered by insurance, but we do offer 14 different banks of financing. Most places just go through Care Credit. We offer 14 different banks that we can get good credit, bad credit, no credit approved.
And you talked about the results obviously being your focus. What if a person comes in and they aren't sure what areas? How are you able to coach or guide them?
We go through them. We're asking them what area bothers them the most, but we're really truly doing a full 360 panel on them and letting them know what we can freeze and what we can't freeze.
So you're honest, you're working with them from the beginning to see. And the CoolSculpting, though, I know is right now maybe a buzzword, but you guys are giving a special offer.
Yeah,
what is that today?
Great offer right now. We're doing buy one area, you're going to get your second one 50% off, and you're going to receive 2 free teeth whitenings and 4 skin tightenings. And you're going to use that promo code again, Skylar.
Even taking care of the teeth there, you have left nothing
out.
Skylar, thanks for coming in today. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.